YouTube! We are back with another video. Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, today we are building none other than the Cestra Incarnon. Me and my live viewers decided that out of the 3 or 4 Incarnons that we have left, this is the one that we are going to tackle today. I know nothing, absolutely nada about this weapon. Without further ado, let's go ahead and rip into the Cestra build. But real quick, if y'all want to see things like this live, we're live Sunday through Thursday, 8 to 12 p.m. EST. First link in the description will take y'all to the Twitch. Me and Thacker would love to have y'all over here. 6% crit chance, 1.6 crit damage multiplier, really terrible. Then it says reload from empty. It has a higher crit chance and a 2 times crit multiplier. Same for the radial attack, so apparently it's got a radial too. And then it says partial reload, meaning not from empty, has slightly worse stats. So I guess how you reload this weapon determines the amount of damage it's really gonna do, which is really interesting actually. The radial attack has default corrosive as well, so that's really good with a 43% status chance. Also the base has 20% status chance. So with that being said, we're gonna go ahead and use a galvanized diffusion, so we have extra multi-shot, prime target cracker for crit damage. We'll go pistol gambit, and we're gonna go galvanized shot. We'll just put on a 60/60 mod. I'm gonna go crit damage right here, the magnetic mic, because I love magnetic damage. We're gonna install a secondary arcane adapter. It's really hard to know what to build this weapon for, because it seems like the magazine fully depleting is extremely important in order to get the maximum benefit with this weapon. It never seems like a good choice. It never always seems like a good choice, I feel like. Let's just start with secondary deadhead. We'll play around with that and see how that works for us for the time being. Oh, we haven't even installed the Incarnon Genesis on yet. Upgrade. Are you sure you want to install the Incarnon Genesis on the Cestra? Yes, I do. Complete a solo mission with this weapon equipped. There we go. Let's do our favorite mission, Saturn Cassini. Y'all know what time it is. What that mouth do is what bro says. Okay, we've got Protea on right now, which I don't ever use Protea, but she's got decent abilities actually. Okay, so the fire rate on this thing is pretty quick, but we want to empty it out completely. And so then we get a reload, and it should be stronger now. Okay, 150 bullets, 12,000, 19,000's over and over again. Pretty solid damage to start off with. We don't even have our max amount of damage that we could possibly do right now though. This weapon's actually really good. I like the way it shoots too. What weapon does this remind me of? Oh, it splits off into like multiple projectiles, like 3 of them. One bullet shoots like 3 projectiles. Check that out, check that out. 300,000 damage right there. But what happened was our Doriga hit it, so when our Doriga hits, it's gonna give multiple statuses, and Everett might be super good on this weapon, because I didn't realize it was gonna shoot like this. Who's surprised that Everett might be the play? We can hit consistent red crits, and Everett might not be the play. That is assuming that we're gonna be able to hit all reds, and with the Riven, we might be able to actually do that. See, we're hitting oranges already, which is a pretty good sign, I would say, that we could probably get a red crit going. Evolution 2. Increase base damage by +10 on shield, overguard break, ×3 crit damage for 6 seconds. Oh my gosh, these two are crazy. Increase base damage by +10 with armor over 450, 80% multi-shot. I think I'm gonna go with this one, the multi-shot. What is a Warframe with that much armor, though, that I use frequently? Rhino should be that, right? No, Rhino don't even have base armor. Who is someone that I built around armor? Valk, 2,800 armor. Valk as a weapon platformer is crazy, to be honest, but here we are. Next challenge. Kill 100 enemies with this weapon's Incarnon form. So easy. Keeping the same mods on because it was doing enough damage to the point where I'm not super worried about this. 8 though with a prime. So we've got that multi-shot on right now. Doesn't seem incredibly significant. Sometimes it feels like we fry the enemy, and other times it feels like we're doing nothing to it. It's so weird. I'm not feeling this multi-shot, really. Yeah, we could do Urayli, but we're not utilizing that multi-shot, though. Yeah, honestly, we might just go the crit damage, because we're guaranteed our shield to break, you know? Or when Overguard gets destroyed, so we'll get that crit damage randomly. So we'll probably switch back to the other evolution, because 450 armor is a little tough. No one's really running armor mods in this day and age. Evolution 3. 50% reload speed. On hit +6% accuracy minus recoil. Honestly, we're gonna do this one. Stacks up to 10 times. Kill 30 enemies without reloading. Oh, we just gotta go to a normal mission. We can do that. We don't have to do steel path. And we're gonna change our evolution 1 to the other evolution 1. Look at how accurate this weapon is. This is giving me like a dual toxicity 5. The crosshairs don't even move. There's no recoil at all. Evolution 4. Increase base crit chance by 18%. Death trap trigger. Increase base crit damage multiplier by plus 2 times. Increase base status chance by 30% of current crit chance up to 40%. So the higher our crit chance is, the more status chance we're gonna get. Base status chance too. We're gonna put that on. So how do we get as much crit chance as possible? Give me 1 second, boys. Let me go urinate real quick. Dude, who is Chair Prime and how is he always in here, bro? How does Chair Prime just miraculously get here every single time I use the bathroom? It never fails. When I go to the bathroom, somehow Chair Prime just ends up in my chat. I love your content. Keep it up, champ. Have a lovely week in chat too. Leveling weapons is so much better than leveling Warframes and Sanctuary Onslaught. No, this weapon does not look terrible, Jug. This weapon just has no mods on it. When we get a ribbon on this thing, it's gonna fry. Well, we don't have fire rate mods on it either right now, though. So I planned on getting a ribbon with fire rate and putting lethal on it for fire rate. I'm gonna try to build it like I built my Furus. I'm thinking fire rate and like heat damage. Okay, let's go ahead and put on lethal torment. Magnetic might we're gonna take off for the time being though. Oh, look at that fire rate now. That's just with lethal on. Only lethal got us up to this fire rate. Look at how much faster we're shooting. Hey Thack, I know you don't play anymore, but how do you feel about the situation going on right now in D2? What's the situation, brother? Player counts dropping under 15k. Lower player counts than Osiris. So the game's really dying, huh? Most of the peeps are playing Destiny Rising. Everyone's coming to the frame, baby. We're solidified, baby. Something else is rising right now, and it's not Destiny. Y'all ever just feel like you're getting violated, chat? Oh my gosh. Who is this guy? He has to know me. He's an LR5. He's got to be doing Thack a favor. Who is this guy? I will get on my hands and knees right now and let you do the dirtiest. He said thank you to me. Nah. No. Who is this guy right now? He did not just tell me that for 150. Crit damage, crit chance, status chance, negative puncture. I checked YouTube chat. It's so dead. YouTube's a different platform, bro. Twitch is pure interaction. YouTube, people click and just watch. People just background audio me because a lot of people are like my YouTube subs. I've just come from YouTube stream to say, yeah, put your stream on for background noise. See, that's my point. I was a long-time YouTube lurker, switched over for the giveaways. I was a YouTube chatter, but seeing how more Twitch is more active is more to me. If someone's watching me, they're watching me. I really could care less where they're watching me from. Both platforms have their pros and cons, basically. So how much does our status chance go down if we just take this off? So what's our status chance right now? Let's check. This puts us at 340% status chance. Yeah, that's guaranteed ret crits. Yo, Hulk with the prime sub. I feel like we need to go magnetic might, actually, because that'll break up one level of the magnetic, but not just that. It's going to give us more crit damage. I would really like to have corrosive, but I just don't know how I can get corrosive on this build. Like, I think the only choice is to run like a Warframe that can armor strip itself whenever I'm using it. Did I not read something earlier that said that it does corrosive? Do you all not remember at the beginning of this? Or am I genuinely losing my mind? Yo! Whoa! W's in the freaking chat! Gunner with the 25 gifted subs! Oh my. Boys, this is the build that we have got. We got Galvanized Diffusion for multi-shot, Prime Target Cracker for crit damage, Pistol Gambit for crit chance. We got a Riven with negative puncture, takes it away completely so we don't even have to think about it. Crit damage 130%, status 138%, crit chance 215% chance. Galvanized Shot for direct damage and status chance. Lethal for multi-shot and fire rate even more. We needed a little bit of fire rate on here. Scorch 60-60. Heat, so we have a heat status. Then we have magnetic might, magnetic damage and crit damage. Oh my gosh. Who said this weapon looks like it's bad? No, who said this weapon looks like it's bad? No, we have to try this on Urayli. Jug says he stands on that this weapon's bad. Now, obviously, there's other alternatives that maybe you would think about using, but this to say this is a bad weapon is it's literally pure red crits right now. What I have to see now is how this weapon's gonna perform on a Urayli. We are shooting so fast. Be careful who you listen to in the Warframe community, by the way. Just because people act like they know what they're talking about doesn't mean they know what they're talking about all the time. I'm so satisfied with this build. YouTube family, y'all let me know what y'all think. Is this a W or L weapon? Comment what your favorite secondary is in Warframe and why, and I will get to one person from the comment section. Anything they want, 200 platinum or below. All you gotta do is be like, comment, and subscribe. Highly recommend y'all join the Discord. That's gonna be linked in the description for all your arbitration, all your cascade alerts, all your Warframe related content, as well as Stack related content. YouTube, I love you guys so much, and I will see you all in the next video.